Hello Gemini, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy, and I am so happy that you have joined me here today for your weekly reading for November 17th to the 23rd. So first of all, I want to welcome all of you, whether you're new or returning to my channel. I want to thank you very much for taking the time out to spend here with me today. But not only that, but also for sharing your energy. So thank you. Now, I do want to get right into your reading, but I do think it's worth mentioning that we will be entering a week where the new moon in Scorpio will enter. It takes place on November 19th. So this lunar energy brings emotional renewal, transformation, opportunity to release what no longer serves you, which can be very liberating. It can help you clear that path before you're ready to step into that brighter, more expansive Sagittarius season, which of course is going to happen towards the end of the week. I believe it's more around the 22nd or 23rd of this month. So that'll be Sagittarius season we're entering into. All right, Gemini, you're going to gather your angel number, and we're going to reveal it at the end of the reading. So let's see what Spirit would like to share with you, Gemini, as we move through this week. There we go. All right, let's begin your reading with your angel message. This is a special message that the angels would like to share with you before we get into the depths of your reading. So let's see what they would like to share. The special message for Gemini. Special message for Gemini. Thank you. Got gratitude. So it says, I am grateful for many things in my life that brings me joy and comfort. So the angels want you to remember, if you just pause and think for a moment, you might just recognize that you have so much to be thankful for, no matter how small these positive things might seem. So your gratitude, it could be just one of those weeks where, I think we all have them where we go, well, I am really lucky that I have a job that I love to go to, or I'm really fortunate that, I earn a healthy income, or I'm really grateful for the partnerships, the family, the love that I have in my life. It's recognizing and showing appreciation for all of these things, because really in turn what happens is then all of it comes back tenfold. I think you're going to see a lot of gratitude coming your way this week as well. I think it's going to be in the form of certain blessings. Let's now get your major arcana cards. So what I've done is I've taken the tarot deck, the Tarot of Dreams, and I've removed the 22 major arcana cards. And what we're going to do now is find out from Spirit what the major theme or energy that's surrounding you this week is. So let's see what that is for you, Gemini. And you got Judgment. Looks like a whole new renewal. This could go hand in hand with the gratitude as well, because if you're sitting back and sort of pausing and recognizing all the things that you're grateful for, it's because you're doing maybe a compassionate review of the past. You're looking at your current situation, and it could be because you're ready for something more. You're ready to step into something new. Maybe you are ready to release things that no longer serve you, and you're ready to step into a whole new rebirth. The Judgment card is about evaluating the things in our life because we are ready for a rebirth or a restart, refresh, a renewal. This is about inevitable change. So much change is coming, and I believe it probably will come for you around that new moon in Scorpio, because that's about transformations, and it certainly has a lot to do with emotional transformations. And that's going to happen around the 19th. Now, this Judgment card is the number 20. So it could be that you feel the effects of it just after that new moon energy. Let's continue on with your cards, see how they all work in combination together. So now we're going to get your energy cards. Let's find out for the beautiful sign Gemini. We got friends and colleagues surrounded by so many blessings. And you've got the loving man at the bottom of your reading, number 5 people. Could be your energy, could be somebody who's offering you love, somebody supportive in your life. The loving man doesn't have to be somebody who you're, in an intimate relationship with. I'll get into this one in just a moment. It could very well be a new relationship. It could be your energy as well, Gemini. There are no gender in these cards, so the loving man can certainly be represent you. A feeling card. honorable, loving, compassionate, empathetic, almost ready to walk a new path emotionally. All right, the sun is beaming down here, and it's almost really offering you something here, because this illustration is offering of flowers, of abundance, of a gift of love, a gift of appreciation, a gift of gratitude. So the loving man could be something transpiring in your life. Maybe there's a new beginning for you, all right, emotionally a new beginning. Number 3, people, friends, and colleagues. It looks like there's, again, sun is shining down on the people that are in your life. So I think this great gratitude that you're feeling could have more to do with the people that are in your life. The acceptance of all the wonderful humans that are in your life that want to share in your great times. They're there for you in the times that maybe don't feel so uplifting, but whenever the case is, they actually bring your spirits up. You're so grateful because you have wonderful family, you have wonderful friends, and it becomes almost like this. And I'm saying congregation because I don't know why that word is coming up, but it almost just feels like a congregation of just people in your life that really just support you, and you support them too. So it's very mutual. Friends and colleagues, there's a lot of people surrounding you, specifically this week. And the Judgment card could be that there's a new circle of people coming into your life as well. Something new is certainly going through a phase of renewal. So let's continue on. Let's start now with the tarot cards. We're going to get 3 rows of 2. So with the weekly readings, I do it as the beginning, middle, and end of week, but please use your own intuition to figure out how these messages resonate for you, because it'll be different for each of you. Let's start with the first row. Let's start with those first 2 cards, and then we're going to clarify each one. This is for Gemini. No, that one wanted to come out, and then it went right back in. All right, one there, there. Wow, you're evaluating something. Looks like some really good financial, could be some financial advice coming. You're evaluating something financially. First of all, the 9 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, all right, showing great independence here. This is showing gratitude for the things that you have as well. You've worked hard for a lot of what you have. Maybe for some of you, maybe some things have come easy for some of you, but for the most part, it's been hard work, determination, putting your head down, going through the motions, getting the education, following your path, and finally feeling at this point where you are finally, the benefits and the rewards of your hard work are starting to come in. Unique skills and talents, your independence has a lot to do with how you are excelling. And I feel like you are at sort of this pivotal point, and this could have a lot to do with Mercury retrograde as well, okay? Because we are in Mercury retrograde until the 29th of November. You are evaluating your finances, all right? You're looking at improvements. You're looking at ways to restructure. You could be coming up with better plans and structures to utilize your money more resourceful, to have extra money. I almost feel like there's something is paying off for you here. I'm almost getting the feeling of you're assessing something you've committed yourself to, and I feel like there's some sort of financial gain. Let's get the clarifying cards here for this. All right, let's start with that 9 of coins for Gemini. 9 of coins for Gemini, please. And you've got the 10 of Wands. Sometimes we feel burdened, okay, because we know we want all these really wonderful things in life. We want to be in a financial position where we don't have to worry, where we've got enough set aside to enjoy life, all right? Having those little luxuries in life, that requires hard work, but it also requires dedication and structure and discipline. I feel like you're taking on a lot of responsibilities, and it could be because you are upgrading yourself in some way. Proving yourself in some way, maybe for some jobs, sometimes we have to, through an apprenticeship or through trials and tribulations. Sometimes, we take on more responsibilities or we feel heavy burdens. Now, the 10 of Wands shows that you are working extremely hard to achieve your goals, and you do have unique talents and skills. Now, the number 10 is a beautiful number because it's showing the end of a journey, which means I feel like something is paying off for you. Something that may have felt like a burden, may have felt like like just heavy weight on your shoulders. I feel like it's almost really coming to an end here. And there's some sort of financial reward. Let's keep going. You could receive some sort of finances after a time of burdens. And now what you're going to have to do is evaluate where you want to invest it. Because you don't want to see it go away. And you've got the Queen of Wands. That could very well be your energy as well. Somebody also giving you advice. But I feel almost really when court cards come in, unless there's a tremendous amount of them, I kind of feel like this is your energy right now. Fiery energy. So we are going to be, like I said, at the end of the week, we will be moving into Sagittarius season. This can represent Leo or Aries as well. I feel like there's it's almost like the Queen of Wands is very, she's very gifted. I feel like she also has this sense of spirituality to her. And I don't know why I'm saying that, but I feel like she's just got some knowledge. And I feel like she attracts the right people. She attracts the right friends and colleagues. You're grateful for the connections and people that you have in your life. I feel like somebody could also be helping you make a wise decision with an investment of some sort. The Queen of Wands is very energized. She's motivated. She's ready to take action. So I think that there could be a pause for a short period of time to figure out where you want to put your commitments, where you want to commit your finances. Maybe it's emotions as well, but I'm really feeling like it's more to do with the job, career path, finances, some sort of something to do with money in some way. But she's very motivated. She wants to take the right appropriate action as well. Let's get the next two cards. We need some clarity now. So let's see what's happening here. We've got the Three of Swords. So there's been some hurt. There's some healing going on, but you're walking away from it. You know what? This is perfect timing. Okay, Gemini, for those of you that maybe felt like something didn't work out the way you thought. And the Three of Swords can be anything. It can be contracts. It can be work. All right. It can be your own emotional attachments to things. It can be something from the past that hurt you, that you're still carrying the burdens of it. Again, it can be love. It can be friendships, you know, where they just go through a period where they maybe need a little bit of healing. But it's recognizing what you're grateful for, and it's recognizing the strengths in things as well. And the Eight of Cups underneath is really figuring out what it is you need to emotionally walk away from, because there's something better waiting there for you. Releasing whatever this Three of Swords is almost brings a sense of liberation and freedom. It releases you from the heavy burdens as well. Let's find out with the Three of Swords. The Emperor. Taking control. See, that's you taking control of the situation. All right. The Emperor is Aries energy, so very bold, very dynamic, disciplined, a leader. And you know, there is something that you are healing from. Maybe you're physically, emotionally, spiritually healing from something. The swords are one by one coming out here, okay? And maybe midweek, just after that new moon energy in Scorpio, where it really is encouraging you to release what no longer serves you. Okay, perfect timing. You're taking control of the situation. All right, we're letting it go. We're in control of it now. We're not letting the emotions overpower us. We're letting ourselves be in that powerful position. We're making decisions and choices to walk away from what no longer serves us. Let's look at the Eight of Cups and the Tower. So you've got some major shifts and changes that are happening this week for you. The Tower card is letting go of the things in your life that have deceived you or hurt you. And that can be in so many different ways. It can be work. It can be people in your life. I think you've got a lot of supportive people in your life, but the ones that you feel have not shown that support, you know, it's time for a renewal. It's time for a refresher. You're evaluating things from the past, okay? Because the Judgment card, along with Mercury retrograde, is showing that you're doing a compassionate review of the past. You're letting it go of the things that no longer serve you. And although it feels like an extreme change, it's actually something that is helping you let go of the things in your life that have been holding you back. Something's been holding you back from new beginnings, because the Princess of Wands. There's new transformations that certainly want to come in for you. This is butterflies all over the place showing transformation. This big change, this tower moment that's happening for you, Gemini, this week is something that is really going to be of great importance to you. And although it might feel challenging, it's actually liberating because it's helping you break free. There's something better waiting for you here. All I can keep saying is something better, something better. There's something better waiting. You're healing from the Three of Swords right there. And now things are coming in for you. You've been holding back your own rewards because you've been holding on to something that just has not been for you. All right, Gemini, so let's take a look here. We've got the Four of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. Starting with the Four of Swords, it's perfect timing. You are taking control and power over something here, something that hurt you in some way. And again, that can be anything that hits our heart emotionally. And so that can be so many different things, and it's going to be on different levels for each of you. Some of it could be very deep wounds, and some of them can be very superficial wounds. Nonetheless, you're healing from it, okay? So it's nice to see the healing energy. I think you're grateful for the people that you do have in your life, but you're also ready to release the things in your life that you know aren't helping you transform either. Sometimes there's things in our life that hold us back from moving forward. And you have to remember that number 20, the Judgment card, is all about that new renewal. It's like you're looking at life differently and you're ready to rebuild, okay? You're ready to rebuild. If you're not rebuilding, because with the Tower card you're rebuilding, you're actually looking for a way to renew your life, a whole new renewal. And you know, the Six of Pentacles is very much like that gratitude card. I feel like you need to be open to receive because something is coming in for you. It comes in once you feel your heart is healing. But because you're taking control of the situation, you're going to start to see that there is some generous acts of kindness. I feel like something is balancing out for you, and it could be emotions because, you know, pentacles aren't always money. They can be physical things, right? It can be we're healing from something and we're starting to feel like, if you've been feeling like, you know, sometimes I feel like people or take advantage of me, my great nature. I try to please everybody. And that breaks my heart a little bit. I know I have to take control of the situation a little better. I know I need to walk away from the things that no longer serve me. And if I don't have the ability to do it myself, the universe is supporting me by really bringing that Tower energy and showing me that I can restructure my life. I can bring in more stability in my life. I am ready for that renewal. I'm evaluating everything in the past that's happened to me because I want to have a fresh start. I know that there's opportunities that are waiting for me, but something keeps bringing me back to bringing me back to that element of where it's saying you need to make some changes. The healing energy is certainly going to be those blessings coming in for you. It's the gratitude, all right, mixed together with the healing that's going to bring in these blessings. And now all of a sudden, you're going to feel a sense of balance. Let's look for the Four of Swords, please, for Gemini. You got the Six of Coins again. There is no doubt. Six of Coins twice in your reading here. Beautiful. All right. You're healing because somebody is very generous. Somebody's showing you some generosity. They're helping you release some of these burdens as well. And although, you know, it does look like your heart is healing from something, there is somebody around you. This loving man energy, again, loving person, no gender, is helping you walk a new path. And they reciprocate, all right? They don't just take, they give too. All right, Gemini, let's now get the clarifying card for that Six of Coins. All right, I feel like it's very generous. It's very reciprocated energy. It's compromise, it's balance, and it's the Princess of Cups. There's love around you here. Somebody's showing you a lot of support through love. It could be new love. It could feel like very transformational love. You've got two pages, princesses here, and again, butterflies. So it shows that this is a new energy that's coming in. It's not something you've experienced before. It's like a whole new experience, and it could be an emotional experience, especially with the loving man being sort of at the base of the reading. I feel like you've got a lot of beautiful friends, colleagues, love, support all around you, and this is why there's just so much gratefulness here. And even though sometimes we don't recognize it, you know, sometimes it's in those small things. And I feel like something is in its beginning stages of really showing you how many blessings are actually surrounding you. And that Six of Coins, something in your life is showing, I feel it's like really paying off for you in a prosperous way, in a unselfish way. Something definitely new is coming in and showing you that life is to be shared, life is to be balanced, and emotionally, you just feel a great sense of appreciation. And I feel like there's a great sense of security here. All right, let's now get your confirmation from your angels, the messages that they would like to share with you. Yeah. All right, so they're saying meditation will bring answers. So very important that you take the time out to, cherish your inner soul. Give yourself the time with the Four of Swords. Give yourself the time to relax, enjoy, replenish your inner self, because through that, you will receive the answers that you're looking for. Your angels are listening to you all the time. And then choose a new direction. So once you meditate and you have those answers, you're ready to choose a new direction, because the Judgment card is all about that new sense of renewal. So beautiful energies there as well. All right, so let's look at the numbers that you've got here. You've got a couple of 4s, and you certainly have some 6s in your reading. So 4s and 6s. So keep that as an important number. But the most important number is the number I'm going to reveal now. And you got 11, 22. And it is about a great shift. And that makes a lot of sense, because that is that Tower card. So 11, powerful spiritual number. 22, another powerful spiritual number. It is great shift, personal growth, spiritual development, manifesting goals, oneness, connection, and completion. It says, first, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you, and the world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. You're choosing a new direction. The great shifts are happening through the Tower card and the Judgment card. It's inevitable change. There's new beginnings with the Princess of Wands and the Princess of Cups. There's a lot of new, fresh energy here, not just filled with passion and excitement and adventure, but also filled with heartfelt moments, loyalty, passion, commitment, and intuition. The Princess of Cups is very intuitive. They feel their way around things as well. 1122, great shifts to look forward to. This is the beginning stages of some great shifts happening for you, especially through that powerful November 19th new moon in Scorpio. Gemini, I want to thank you so very much for joining me. I certainly hope the reading resonates with you this week. Please show your support through liking, sharing, subscribing, leaving comments, and until next week, sending love, light, and positive vibes.